It's Astralis taking on Vitality. And without further ado, let's get into this pistol round.
Oh, the run boost, the fast play out of spawn. Apex can't pick Dupree from the air, and he lands right at his feet. Great shot. ZywOo can't follow up. It's Nevera picking one kill from the heavens, and Magis has still made it towards hell. That info is granted to Vitality. They know he's here, and they heard ZywOo firing back. This time it hits. The ramp play comes through for Astralis. Nevera dropping out of heaven, and Bubsky trying to catch him. It's a messy shot. He can't kill him. Nevera with the kill, and the bomb drop, but Shox with a flank from lower. It's Device down on B on his own with no bomb.
Man, it went from looking like such a good start, right, with the run boost to find the opener. But since then, almost everything coming up in favor of Team Vitality, so it is just Device. But as we mentioned, right, this is someone that we wanted to keep an eye on here. Armed with the P250 and a 1v3 on the plate. It's not going to happen. RPK. Shox on the corner, only with this MP9. But as mentioned, he's had a terrific tournament and he's not looking to slow down. He mops up Device, not favored, and Glaive swung onto by ZywOo. That comes as a surprise, right? Device was able to get down secret with no one contending him. So suddenly the presence of ZywOo outside puts the fear in Astralis. They go down the ramp in towards B, but guess who's already here waiting in the wings? It's this dynamic duo of ZywOo and Shox. ZywOo keeps it in the advantage of the Frenchman, and the SMGs do deliver. It's going to be 3 on the board for Vitality.
Now Astralis coming in with another buy round. It needs to be good because Shox has got that AWP as well. More smokes. ZywOo watching on the edge. Here they bloom. Glaive is going to go through towards main. ZywOo has no idea. Nevera with his back turn. Free kill for Glaive. He's going to double back. He knows ZywOo's outside, who just popped a flash, and Dupree has popped the face of Apex as RPK is cornered at the back of the site. Glaive running him down, and Dupree running through smokes as they dissipate. ZywOo with a kill. Surely not a 2v5, but Glaive has run back and been caught on his retreat. The bomb has been planted, but this retake is looking tantalizing for the Frenchman. Mollies do come outside, but Astralis do not. They throw these smokes, it's all a fake. They know that Vitality have respected that information play. Shox spots him entering the lobby. And Nevera, he enters the lobby as well, pushed in for a kill. Apex is down in lower, confirming that no one is in B, and the bomb on Dupree spotted as he gets that pick.
Yeah, and that's going to cause Astralis to just hit the go pedal. Out they go down through the vent and into Apex, man. He's not giving this one up. He locks in that round with ZywOo supporting from the heavens. Trying to steal ZywOo's thunder, trying to be the man that puts a stop to the outside play. We'll have to duck down secret. That flash is to set Nevera up. He does go peeking in, but Device is there, and now they get this info. We get to see the head-to-head. Device versus ZywOo on the outside cross. Shox is pushed into lobby in the meantime. Bubsky's the dead man walking, and that's him removed from the round. Glaive has opened up into A, but Shox was in the lobby, remember. This is info that they have, and there he is emerging from the hut. Wow. 7 on the board for Vitality. ZywOo never gets to meet.
They know we're going ramp. They know it's an A fake with that kind of set piece. Glaive, there's a barrel. Apex has seen it. He knows he's on the corner. Quick spray as Glaive switches weapons, and he gets punished. Dupree trying to trade. Can Apex escape? Does he even want to as he sits behind red? Peeking out with a flash. Another for Apex. The spray is finished off by Dupree, who keeps things in a 3-on-3. But Apex has done some heavy lifting outside, and it's still held by an orb. Not in Shox's hands, not in ZywOo's. It's in Nevera's. Everyone wielding this weapon today, although ZywOo is already dead from the yard, so Vitality is sitting back and relaxing. There's only one man on this A site, RPK. We know how good he is at anchoring this top position, but Nevera is now coming for support, so RPK doesn't need to shine. It's Nevera with a double, pushing forward, chasing down Astralis, finally killed, but RPK keeps the round intact. It's not the roster that's the problem, unless you're talking Vitality.
Yeah, and if you're holding out hope for this CT side, I tell you what, man, you need more than what Astralis have given us right now. They're never even making a dent. They're never even getting close. Apex has just dropped the bomb. Now you got this lower rotate. Magis with the deagle gets bested by ZywOo's USP. Bubsky in with his chance, and there's the double up. He has been quiet all first half long. And that little two-piece there was a 2v4, now gets very, very tantalizing for Astralis. Look at Device. This fight in the vent matters so much. ZywOo drops in, and RPK follows. And piece by piece, that round is picked apart. Astralis, they finally come in with a second.
Astralis not running the gun down towards this B bomb site. Waiting for those fade on the smokes. Vitality see outside. They know there's no one there right now. There's a flash. ZywOo goes back in and catches Device with nades in his hand. So another pickup for Vitality, untradeable at that. dupreeh doesn't want to run into this AWP and so goes to help glaive outside. Molotov to credit smoke in main. Apex is looking to bring that pain, but it's only a bit of damage. dupreeh traded by the AWP. Navera pushed in the heart. Again, this CT aggression on this top side has been fabulous for Navera, and he even spotted a second player there. Glaive is coming in on a heaven wrap, but he needs this kill, and RPK will not allow it. It's Glaive in a clutch. Surely not.
Shox is so aware, man. He's just waiting. Glaive should be dead, and he is. Shox posted on the angle. It's 10 on the board for Vitality. Navera, as we see, is someone who's not afraid to push and prod, even a team like Astralis.
That's crazy.
And then you've got Apex, who, you know, as we know him as this wild entry fragger. ZywOo, there's a smoke there for crying out loud. And he doubles up through it. He don't see smokes. What is happening, ZywOo? I just said some games, you know, you don't even know he's there, but this one, oh, you really do. If you are Astralis, he has absolutely nailed them outside. And Device, the AWP on the other side of things, is left scratching his head. Where even is this CT AWP? He's trying to spot him, but now all he's done is tempt ZywOo in. That missed shot has now got ZywOo's attention. Device getting challenged from everywhere. Oh. He's trying to run away, and dupreeh will bail him out at the very, very least. It's now a 2v4. So far, ZywOo has been the undoing of Astralis in this round. And now we look towards dupreeh and Device, two of the big names for Astralis. What are they capable of? Can they turn this around? Well, they've lost dupreeh. ZywOo is now on for the ace. And it's just Device, that AWP on the other side. The man who's trying to navigate this one up through the vent, but waiting in heaven. Where there's one AWP, there's so often another. And there it is. Shoxy will deliver it. All 5 kills for Vitality. Everyone has to go, man, like, yeah, we hate that they're winning and everything, but they're so good. You can't argue with it. Well, you know, it might be your turn now to do that with French Counter-Strike. It might be your turn to do that with Vitality, because they are dismantling Astralis right now. Navera and Shoxy have absolutely wiped out this upper hit. Device left in the 1v5. They keep asking him to clutch, and he's always coming up short. Is Device pressured from main? There's the secret wrap, and Vitality 12-2 up at the end.
Eventually, he's going to have to move out of the corner, and will that cost him if ZywOo never gives up the angle? Navera, here's the flash. Shox with a blind shot. Glaive crossing, but not for long. One player made it down. Is that info apparent? Device is running, and there's the shot. Poor Bubsky picked apart as ZywOo finds a double. And Device, another 1 on 5. It feels like we've seen far too many.
He's looking for anything, man. He'll take anything. Anything that Vitality are willing to give up. But RPK and Navera, they hold their own. Vitality very, very much commanding this game right now. There has been nothing that would have convinced you that Astralis can pull this back. And so in this second half, we need Astralis to play better than ever. That's what we need. That's what we're asking. And that is quite the demand to make. But Glaive has at least opened this round up. He's trying to set a bit of an example to the rest of his team. Look, if I can do it, I just need you guys to do it as well, and then we'll be good. But then there's ZywOo coming in with the side swipe, saying, nah, mate, get out of the A site. Him and Apex open up, and there's Navera to close it out. Bomb now going down. Bobski and Device left in the 2v4. They've got no map control. They're both having to come in on these lengthy rotates up through secret, and with this round going in favor of Vitality, that's how it's set to pan out, right? This would belong, this entire map would belong to Vitality. So for Device and Bobski, they've got to do the impossible. They've got to somehow pull back this 2v4, and they can't. They're writing it off already.
Magic coming in on a late heaven rotate, but it is all too late to retake as Vitality, a pistol on top of a 13-2 half, brutal scenes, and no reason why they would stop, slow down, or give any room to Astralis. 14-2, and this could be, they did save some armor, so that makes helmets a little bit cheaper. They've got the scout on Device, but Vitality, no stopping, no slowdown, full commit into A. They're speeding out the door.
And they melt these players in the site. For Astralis, you're already looking at saving. Now, there's a lot of damage done. Bubski's trying to capitalize, and he will come in with a double. He's turned this into the 2v2, but Apex just chasing him down, keeps this in favor of Team Vitality. 15 gonna go Vitality's way, unless Glaive can channel his inner Zipex, right? Can try and bail Astralis out of this one. Out through heaven, flash down, and hit him right beneath him. Hidden right under Glaive's nose is the IGL on the other side, but it doesn't matter because Shox is going to snipe him down beforehand. Vitality onto 15.
Astralis scrambling. They don't know where this one's ending up. They don't know what's going on. 5v4, dupreeh might want to have to call for some rotations, but he's only seen Shoxy. There's Zywoo spotted as well, but Nivera on the flank from the ramp finds him inside of the door. It is done, surely. There's no way back in. Device might be able to catch Shoxy, looking the wrong way. Shox the master of the L-bend, and it's a 5-on-2 with the bomb planted to close the first map.
Nivera here, trying to be the man to close it. But it's going to be Apex to seal the deal. Vitality 16-2 Astralis on Astralis's map pick. That is absolutely unreal. Vitality 1-0 up in the series now, and they're looking to send those Danes home. Vitality sneaking their way over towards B, but Astralis, with a nice setup here, at least, to enable that fast rotation of Glaive. Magisk has been spotted, but it's Device and dupreeh to open this round up. The two players that were elsewhere removed, and that first spearhead as well, moving into the site, taken out of the round. RPK shortly thereafter is also dropped, and so Astralis get the pistol.
But don't want to be too late. They could come around this corner at a moment's notice. Device is raring to go, waiting for any kind of sound cue. Here comes RPK. Flash not left yet. Device wins the fight, gets a triple. The flash blinds him as he runs away, but that's absolutely fine. That's fantastic. That's exactly what Astralis needed.
Oh, Shox, not a nice spot to be in, and Device will delete him. Nivera left up alone.
Yeah.
Device is going to deal with him. On for the ace there for Device.
Mollies can come down. We've got those A-cat smokes coming through, both of them, to give that headshot angle away. Glaive going to try and fight back. The molly is down. RPK is flashed, and he runs in. Glaive with a nade, will go deep. RPK is getting awfully close, and Glaive can't hit the killing blow. Finally comes through, but he's low on ammo. Shox with a trade. Device backed up at the corner. This is the perfect position for the AWP, but they know that he is still here. Do they want to trifle with the best? Device? Nice shot. Bomb dropped. Can't follow up, and will concede the site to play retake as a man up.
He does all his own stunts. And this might be his greatest one yet. Shox back in the sight, flashed out of the angle, gives a bit of room over to dupreeh. However, there's this swing, and dupreeh picks it up. It's now Zywoo in a 1 versus 3. Wildfire on the AWP, and a wildfire in the heart. There's the first. dupreeh taken out of the round. Device now posted up. Zywoo gonna have to go toe-to-toe versus Denmark's best.
Oh.
And the nade does deal with Magisk. Time's run out for Device, and so he's just running away. He'll keep the flawless KD, but Vitality get their first on the board, and it's all on the back of Zywoo in that 1v3. Playing, I assume, to play spawn, but I guess it's because Device has this long spawn. He tries to go for the peak, and he gets deleted, so that flawless KD draws to an end. And now we've got AWP Glaive.
AWP gifted over. Magisk, solo B, as said. Horrible performance in that first map. This could be his time to shine, but they're coming through the smoke. Oh, what a great timing. RPK catches it as it blooms. Glaive might just have to save, and he gets legged on his way out. That will only confirm his suspicions. Vitality. Great timing on the B play. Magisk just getting caught by the smoke push of RPK. And it's well timed as Shox gets that mid pick that draws Magisk away towards the doors. From the B side, you can see Astralis shifting in formation. They've moved everyone over. They already know it's not going to be a B play. A nice shot from Device. Gap in the smoke, and he exploits it to its fullest advantage. Trying to follow up, but they've already jumped over the car. dupreeh catches Shox through the smoke. And these UMPs at least making things interesting, but a bomb plant can come in. It's a safe plant. Vitality know they have nothing, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide but the site itself. Retake on for Astralis. These are the rounds that they are so good at. A 4-on-2 with all the util coming back up from Cat.
And RPK's just dead in the water. Zywoo, couple of missed shots, isn't going to get given many more chances. In with another re-peak, and that's where Magisk gets the better of him. A 4th on the board for Astralis, and still
Keep up the Cat pressure. That molly won't affect Zip, who's already pushed up past it. And talking of which, it's a long cross with no smokes due to just not having the utility. Glaive caught jumping. Apex with the shot. Device was drawn over to middle as he has been. And while he still catches that AWP battle against Nivera, the cross comes through. The bomb's on the site again. Another 2v4 for a similar situation as the last. It was Astralis to pick it up in the retake. Can they do it again?
Tawu's found the AWP at Car. He's at least got that. And Apex gonna be the man to make this engagement happen at short. Taps the head off of Zip. Now ZywOo's here as well, and Magisk is caught in the fray, but wrapping through long is dupreeh. And while that's going down, Device bests Apex.
Both B rounds Vitality have just taken him down on a whim with no kills on the defense, right? Once caught out by a smoke push, that time with a lot of damage off of the spray, but no kill. Fast up catwalk, Zip again in that wide angle ahead of the Molotov, and he finds Apex. That's a huge opener. Vitality looking like they just want to go back to B. That hinge smoke is a fake to feign an Xbox jump. ZywOo posting for Device, who hits the shot, the head-to-head, finally won, and he flicks back as RBK goes wide. The AWP picked up and dealt a deathly blow right back. Device is dead, and dupreeh is close at the door. He's going to try and move back in, try and not concede this site, get to the car, and the bomb gets dropped. It's glaive killed by the AWP, but dupreeh keeping this round alive as Shox comes in late to the party.
Yeah, very late indeed, right? But we've seen Shox give us some absolutely phenomenal clutches. And, you know, to first provide that, you got to get past the clutch minister. Well, the clutch master is in, and there's Zip removed. Shox down to the 1v2. Hasn't been able to get that bomb yet. dupreeh, very, very low. 50 seconds for Shoxy. And right now, he's playing the mind games. He's hidden himself away, and the smoke is down. Trying to make Astralis doubt themselves. dupreeh, one shot away from certain death, but it's Magisk to beat him to the punch. Oh, Device with the unscope, and now he's low, and there is still ZywOo ready to come through those long doors. Zip should be able to save this round from getting out of hand, and he does deny the bomb plant. That's crucial. ZywOo with the backstab, and now a double up as well. Oh, ZywOo! Absolutely unchained as he's in with a third. Now the AWP in his hands as well, from the hand cannon to the big old gun. This AWP, not opting for it, instead it's out with the Deagle. Flash rains in, now he knows there's a man at Cat as well. He's with the Deag, looking to make this happen. Into the site, sneaky-like, as he does retrieve that bomb. Now plugging in the numbers. This did not feel doable at all, but ZywOo is the man, trying to make it look oh so easy. And with the Deagle, damage onto dupreeh, but thankfully, dupreeh holds his own.
dupreeh B with Magisk. Device. Ooh, misses his long Molotov. It bounces. Zip with his mow down in middle. What a shot. Killing both players.
So yeah, I'll take that, mate. I was only going for one. Get two. He runs away, back up through the catwalk. He's out of there. Flash high. glaive and Zip both looking short with that molly, really doing the damage, and everyone from Vitality is getting a little too toasty. glaive with the utility. 2v5s by the time that he would finally get a chance with the AWP. Fast out through long. Shox playing anti-flash again, but it's always that third flash, the third one that catches him off guard. dupreeh with the double, and he knows he's got RPK trap. That nade is going to be enough. dupreeh hits the home run onto RPK. And so that's going to leave ZywOo and Apex up in the 2 versus 5.
Dropping spawn, the flash is good, but ZywOo's been picked up and the bomb falls to the feet of Device. Magisk in the window, sprayed away, but Apex cleaned up by Zip. That's good at least. They keep a flawless round. They keep 5 alive. Astralis, not just the money, but the momentum truly in their pocket now. Even Longtake's getting locked in. They've had more reads on this CT side, right from putting the AWP on B, on the B hits to triple long on the first round. Vitality actually take a quick long play. But really, this half is screwed in essence anyway. dupreeh doesn't realize Shox is out mid, but he's looking the wrong way, flicking back too late. dupreeh with the opener, and it feels like every man advantage has started from Astralis. Device against the scout, and he still gets bested.
And Apex has brought it down to a 3v3. This late cat lurk has bought a bit of room for Vitality. It's dupreeh right now trying to throw a spanner in the works, and he will. ZywOo retrieving an AK in these tunnels, making noise though. Still blindsides dupreeh. And now it's Apex and ZywOo. Once again, we're looking at these 2 players to try and salvage the round, but they lose Apex in CT, and now it is just ZywOo. He's also taken up the position of his fallen IGL. glaive doesn't get the spot, and ZywOo catches a bit of a timing, takes the head off of glaive, and now this A site is wide open for ZywOo. Magisk, bottom performer of Astralis. He has been struggling both on Nuke with a career low performance. and here on Dust, and now he's left to go toe-to-toe versus the best. Magisk has got to dig deep, man. He wants to try and keep them on the back foot, but ZywOo is not missing a beat. Such a good read, so damn quick.
Back to the short side for Vitality as they line up utility. Glaive, he's got to deal with a fast one. Usually Vitality have been pretty telegraphed. This time it's just go, go, go. Glaive dropping the smoke. They tag him through the box. That's ZywOo's AWP coming to life, and Glaive backs up into the Goose. Unleashed, but not for long. Nice trade from Zip. Has to give up the site, and another advantage retake for Astralis. They haven't lost one of these yet.
This could be the one, though, right? The numbers dwindling. It's a 2v4, Nevera and ZywOo. Two of the young bloods that were meant to re-energize Vitality. Well, they now got to step up, make that just ZywOo. They always ask this man to clutch. They always ask him to do it, and he so often delivers. Power! No, not a third! It's down to Magisk again, and ZywOo's got to relive the past! Oh my word! Vitality onto 5, and that there, it's ZywOo delivering back-to-back rounds to close that out for Vitality. Trying to take us the distance, and while it didn't feel doable in the beginning, now there's a chance.
Yeah, fast out long for Astralis. RPK is holding strong, but he's only good for a single kill. dupreeh gets that trade. Flash is good, and still fighting our Vitality 2 from the cross. Shox and ZywOo. The Device, not quite the AWP battle, but we talk about ZywOo. Device has been consistent. He's been holding up his mantle in this map so far. Can he keep that going? ZywOo swings, and ZywOo wins alongside Apex, who fights tooth and nail. Bomb dropped in the long side. No way to retrieve it. You've got to fight your way through for Astralis, and while Device will deck one with a Glock, these USPs at range should be picking apart the Danes. 2-on-1 for Magisk. Again, left in another very difficult clutch, and he has not been good for them so far. At least ZywOo is dead. That's what he's telling himself, but Nevera looks to go through this smoke if Shox doesn't pick up the kill first. Push through smokes, team flashed, left in 1v1s against ZywOo, who is now sat on the ramp. They're running his way. He's got the AK, but he can't find the spray. Zip with the entry, a crucial kill to give Astralis what should be a post-plant on this A site. They go back to Catwalk. This retake on a bonus round is going to be very difficult for the French.
Yeah, but the key thing there, difficult, maybe doesn't mean impossible, as we've had to learn the hard way. However, they are without ZywOo, right? They are without the guy who's made all these rounds feel doable, and then there's Nevera. Cancelled out by dupreeh, and into the 2v2. dupreeh with the big taps up towards short. And there he is, celebrating at that 11th round for Astralis. dupreeh keeps them in it.
Can't afford to be drawn away by that CT smoke coming down. There's nothing behind it. There's the spot. dupreeh seen smoke down. They're going to have to run through.
And into the maws of Apex they go. He's lit them up, and yeah, they lose ZywOo down here in CT, but all the trades are coming up in favor of Vitality. Apex with a great hold, and once again, we're looking at dupreeh. The ADR reads 1-2-3. He's just looking to stay alive. Apex, I was going to say, might take a little peek in there, but doesn't.
Grabs a gun.
He's even going in to juggle it out of there. Really doesn't want them to get their hands on it. He's got two of them. Akimbo AKs down in CT spawn for Apex. Long wrap in for Zip. And while it has dealt with the first, ZywOo set up here at the ramp, making quick work of these pistols. They're getting close. He's onto the USP. And ZywOo, man, it's just despicable. Leave him alone. Leave Astralis alone.
Vitality reading into this B play. They got a crossfire on the corner plus mid support. They don't need to worry about Glaive's wrap. In comes the contact play for Astralis. Glaive getting pressured in middle. Shox drawing them in. Nevera dead immediately. Shox needs something on this B holder. It will have to be a save. Shox not able to save the day, and that should be a done round right there. Astralis with 2 for 1 inside of B, and a bomb plant to find them 12. Come down to Device, shuffling over with the AWP, and that's a little bit of, not even conditioning, but just Astralis trying to fix problems that eventually left them without the AWP in the A site. I say one of, because Vitality certainly could have more. Astralis are yet to find that out. RPK tucked at the corner. ZywOo coming in for support. The flash blinds Magisk, but he still gets away with a kill. And Apex and ZywOo both pick up trades. It's nice stuff from Magisk, who's had a quiet performance, showing up in a big way. Apex caught on the cross, not ready for a fight, as Astralis were extremely wide, running towards that A site. And now you have to be considering a save with no kit, with 2 players. Astralis even have the catwalk smoked off, no kills offered up. Shox, that's a massive one, as it will give Vitality hope yet again.
Oh, this fight, it matters so much. Glaive was looking for it, but now he might regret ever showing his hand. Zip, 1v2. Are we gonna get it? We've had a game of classics. We've had a game of everyone doing what we're used to seeing, and this time it's Shox on the other side. The big green gun in his hands, and dupreeh with the instant opener. ZywOo's gone, mate, and now we look at Apex to try and be this hero, to try and be the man, to put a stop to Astralis, but he can't hold his own. It's Magisk having a resurgence. He's been quiet all damn game, and suddenly in these last few rounds, just coming alive. Nevera now left in a clutch. 1v2 required, and he looks interested. He looks keen, but making a lot of noise. This smoke could even buy enough time for Nevera to stop considering. They're going to flash Zip in for the peak maybe, but instead he drops down. He gets out of there. He plays CT. Nevera given room, jumping down, and Zip blinded by the Vitality utility. ZywOo and RPK fighting together, but that molly has now forced them to commit to this short push. No one's even aware. ZywOo's making a lot of noise. With that CZ, he fires off into mid and deals with Device all the way back in T-spawn. The AK besting the AWP.
That forces Vitality forward, unaware are Astralis, a rare case. Shox looking for more with a CZ. After time kills, could be huge here if he can find anything. The tip-tap's coming in, but Zip covers Magisk.
Astralis don't know it yet, but they are walking into the most stacked site that they could. dupreeh boosted up above this smoke, but not the freebie onto Nevera. RPK down in the pit, offering up one hell of a fight, and Astralis don't like what they see, but Device will deal with him. Now a man close, also caught in the fray. Back of the site, it's ZywOo, the only hope for the A-bomb site now, and Glaive bests him in the head-to-head. Shox doesn't quite drop the bomb, and Glaive is now given his chance at the clutch. Spots Apex at long, but with time being the factor here, he needs these kills. And there's the first, but Apex with the immediate trade keeps Vitality in this game. Bit of a duel down through mid, and ZywOo comes in late. He knows that he wants to make a difference here. They've already lost Apex out through long, and so ZywOo's feeling that pressure to take the advantage back. There's the freebie onto Magisk, but piece by piece, the rest of Vitality are falling apart.
Yeah, this is almost certainly a retake round, right? They've got the B control, they've cleared that one out, they know where Astralis are going, but it's come at one hell of a cost. Flashing through the smoke, RPK doesn't want to go, he sees the cross on that jump, and now they're going to try and spam him through the smoke. Can he kill Glaive? No. The bomb makes its way to the site safely. ZywOo post it for a pick onto dupreeh, keeps things even keel. The bomb can't cross with these Molotovs down, and the nade could spell disaster for Astralis. A taste of their own medicine as Device is left in a clutch, and ZywOo looks for the ace.
Nevera's going to steal it away, but that is such an important round. It's a big ZywOo 4K, the double nade, the airstrike onto Astralis. They do at least get a good bit of distance into the site. Now, Nevera's holding the cross, but he's gone back to long. He's conceded it thanks to these long smokes coming out. They decide, all right, we're going to have to set up, we're going to have to play retake, but it's Device's deagle to open up this round. Astralis, they needed this one, right? They don't want to give over map and series point to Vitality. There's Nevera delivering with his P250. Apex has been deleted. Glaive catches Nevera, and now Astralis, one of the best teams in the game. They're going to get it done. ZywOo with a double molly kill is not enough. Astralis onto 15. And if you're Astralis, you're so happy, man. ZywOo could not be further away from this round. He's so out of it. So instead, we're looking at the rest of Vitality to try and hold on, but RPK will deliver. And now as they go back, they accidentally throw themselves potentially into the arms of this double AWP setup. Nevera has just left B, but look at ZywOo wrapping into top mid. And the game is afoot. dupreeh with the trade at least. ZywOo out of the round. And overtime still on the cards. 30 seconds. dupreeh with a big kill onto Nevera. Not normally the AWPer, but there he is going blow for blow with Vitality's second AWP. Apex good for the kill onto Device, and now time is of the essence for dupreeh. If he doesn't win this 1v2, this game's in overtime, and that's Vitality back in this one. He's going to the site with 2 players in it, and time is of the essence. It's a lock-in. We're going to overtime. Vitality, they get 15. Astralis leading B. This was very, very kind to them in that first half, but Nevera here on this secondary AWP. He's not a man to be trifled with. In a team with ZywOo, it's hard to even get a mention, but Nevera has been looking good on that secondary AWP. Dupree going up and over, cancels him out, and now Shox has to make some kind of heroic stand, but he can't. Instead, ZywOo, first point of rotation, and the double up is in. He's put this back in favor of Vitality. Zip trying to get that bomb down. But Vitality have been given a chance. They've been given the golden ticket by ZywOo in through tunnels now, rejoining with his old mate RPK. And that's while Apex can line up these flashbangs, line up this utility to come in from middle. They deal with RPK, but ZywOo and Apex are still fighting. They're still in this one. The molly forcing Magis to swing a little wider, a little more out into the open. ZywOo onto the other AWP, and that weapon switch comes back to betray him. Zip with the double up.
Nevera, he's pretty much got to make a play here with the flash. It goes high. Apex sending him in. They're all blind. Nevera with the mow down, only getting one, and damage to Glaive. It's Apex on the site. They know he's here.
Yeah, how on earth is he meant to survive this? They're all around him. Up through ramp. Go Astralis. Apex, there's the opener. And the second man's still a long way away. Apex is given a fighting chance. Suddenly, it's down to Device versus Shoxy. And baiting out the AWP shot on the cross. Shox at 16 HP, and throughout this tournament, Shox has delivered us so many clutch moments, but at 15 or 16 points of health, he is the walking wounded. He is the man. Shox creeping up through CT. And Device not spotted on the jump, dodging him now. Here's the footsteps, and there it is. The first half locked in for Astralis. 17 rounds to their name. Scared of a push that was never going to arrive. They spot Glaive back in the site, but look at Device already at the crossroads, ready to try and get stuck in with this AWP. Although losing Glaive, that's Device's signal to retreat. He's waving the white flag. He's gotten out of there. He's fallen back towards long, and now posts up for this retake. Man advantage for Astralis, and it's extended even further by Device. Shox and ZywOo, they said how they love playing together, but Shox doesn't have the choice anymore. He's lost his mate back in the bomb site. A 1v4 required. The lineup is in, but Dupree keeps it in favor of Astralis. Now, onto map point.
Astralis still leaning B in this round, but as said, these retakes have been sublime. Can they thin the crowd? Can they thin the herd? ZywOo trying to catch a cross player, going back to A, dropped into spawn for Shox. He walks right past Magis, who his herd, he hits a nade. Now it's a mid to B. Shox catches that rotate. It's only Glaive in the site. Magis and Glaive gone, and Vitality a masterful split into B. Astralis never knew what hit him.
Shox isn't even waiting to try and deal with these players, but yeah, that's where he gets put to an end. Device left up in the 1v4, and this is a save, right? You never want to save an OT, and they give him no choice. They hunt him down. Shox again with the lurk, and once again he's taking heads off. He's finding success. Magisk is just the lurk magnet. Zip will at least trade it. However, while all this has been going on, this A site is now compromised. Glaive dropping the molly to try and slow them down, but that's not going to stop the onslaught. Will from Dupree at least, and now a 3-on-3 open. Maybe a chance for Astralis after all. Nevera gives up that peak, and through the long smoke goes Glaive, but to his demise, it's left to Apex in the 1v2 to try and get it to overtime, and he's going to do it. 3 in the round, 18-18, and we run that clock back again. In the final hurdle, Shox is out through mid.
Flash.
Oh, there's the kill that he was waiting for, and he gets away with it as well. That has set up Vitality perfectly in this round, an early 5-on-4, and they were about to all-in assault that B site, but now with the kill on the rotating A player, they've changed their mind. They know this A site is weaker as a result. Glaive has got to do the impossible, and he'll double up. We're into the 3-on-3. Cat now hanging in the balance for Vitality, but that bomb is dropped out in the open. They're on a rescue and recovery mission. Zip is trapped alone in the bomb site, but he does have Glaive rotating up through the CT spawn, and he keeps taking heads off. The bomb's gone down, and it's from bad to worse for Vitality. Nevera now all alone in the 1v3.
An insult to injury in a round that's unwinnable for Nevera. He's going to run for the kills, just doing what he can. But all in all, it looks impossible, and it really should be. 2 seconds, and Magis shuts it down. That was terrifying for a second. Could have been their worst BO3 of all time. Instead, they want to build up as many as they possibly can. fast out long. Nivera leading the charge. There's a triple play, quad play in fact, with a player in the pit. Glaive peeks out with a flash and they're all blinded. RPK dead. Nivera trying to hunt the trade, cannot do so. And his team swing off the back of it. It's a mop up, it's a mow down. It's a 20th round for Astralis.
That's a danger to these two players trying to get up Cat. Glaive's been key, but he's out of this round, so Astralis have got to do it without him. Ooh. He's now got to lead them to victory from beyond the grave. dupreeh, Magisk, and Zip with 40 seconds moving in towards this A site. All three from this long corner. Now trying to get across, and ZywOo has no say in the matter. Instead, we're looking at the man at Gandalf. We're looking at the player tucked. It's Apex, that other dude who stepped up so damn much for Vitality. He's dropped the bomb. 20 seconds. Time is of the essence. Time is the real enemy here. And ZywOo, through the smoke, has given a kill away. That's a bit more room. That's a bit more confidence. A little less suffocating now. And Zip's able to get the bomb down. Apex wanted to deny it, but Magisk with the flick. And it's all left onto Shoxy. He's already close. They're not ready for it, but Magisk with an incredible recovery. 4 in the round and 21 for Astralis. Map point, still bear in mind.
And 22 is the score that Astralis need. They have 2 chances to do it. That's a pick. That could be it. That could be the start of something new at the third map. Inferno, Nivera's double scope. They're peeking him from lower and upper at the same time. ZywOo's pushing B, but he gets a pickup. Magisk finding that opener with the AWP. Again, this double AWP is the solution, and Device is the problem inside of B. That might be it. It's leading by example for Apex. That's what he's got to do in an impossible 1v4.
This might be it. This is Astralis surely solidifying that third map, keeping themselves out of elimination unless Apex has anything to say. But we so often say retaking this B site, a man down. It's not doable, and Magisk makes it so. What a recovery from Astralis, from an embarrassing nuke to a lights out Dust 2, and it's them to edge it over the line. Now it all culminates on Inferno, and if you think that was good, you don't want to miss this third map. I don't know which way this was going, and frankly, I couldn't care less. I'm here for the Counter-Strike. I'm here for this head-to-head, and this B play, well, it might be the perfect way to open up this pistol. Astralis smokes down. They're looking to move in, but they got to get past ZywOo, the sheriff of this B-bomb site. Apex dueling from dark. ZywOo's CZ is only good for 1, and now Apex needs help. He's calling for assistance. He's calling for anyone, and Nivera tries to be that hero, but instead, he's made this round harder for the rest of Vitality.
Oh, hey, Masuta, no pressure. Subbed in for the third map of this series. He better be warm and ready to go. Not clearing Device, and he'll clean the round. Astralis with the pistol.
But Vitality is seemingly one step ahead. They've taken a bit of a gamble here. Nothing could have led them to make this decision other than just the call, well, then let's play B. And if they do fake this, if they do come back into this B site, then we're there. And here's the hold. You're running in with 10 seconds left into a stacked B-bomb site, and no kills have come through for Astralis yet. It's ugly, it's messy, and they're getting chased down by Team Vitality. Just like that, the round goes in favor of the Frenchman, and they even lose dupreeh after time.
30 seconds. Vitality, they're going to hear the feet rumbling and tumbling right round the corner. Nivera with a wallbang headshot, and there's more where that came from. dupreeh tagged as well. It's a B push coming through. Vitality know where this one's going, and it shouldn't be too much of a task to clean it up. 5 alive, and a second round taken for Vitality. Astralis are given the bomb back under their hand. Will this kill go the way of Magisk? Yes. So Astralis hold on to B. If they can get that bomb back to the site, it's only Nivera to stop them. Glaive has a well-timed lurk, but no kills being offered up with Apex tucked. Nivera with the swing regains Banana, and Astralis are forced into A.
RPK and Apex here, 2 of the vintage boys on Vitality with this crossfire between Pit in the graveyard and RPK. He might be low, he might only be on 7 points of health, but he's able to draw the attention in. And as I say that, Device takes his head off through the smoke, but they still don't know about Apex, who's sneaky in the graveyard. Device is looking warm, and it falls to Nivera. The young gun, the brother has screamed to take some heads off now. Flash keeps him out of this bomb site for the time being. He's going to drop a smoke. He's trying to be a hero. He's trying to make a big play, but he doesn't spot Device crouched down in the pit.
And then Apex has to deal with everyone else back up towards B. Oh no, he's been baited. but it's also, you know, somewhat of a safe call.
The bomb is going back, but luckily enough, Magis should discover this anyway. Doesn't matter, their fasting's up through mid. Oh dear, Astralis might have just dug their own graves. They've gone into the stack site. They had an empty B site. 10 seconds time might be the problem. Masuta with the hold of a lifetime. There it is, into the crossfire. And Masuta hot off the bench. He was waiting to get stuck into this game. And instead, that actually leans in favor of Vitality, right? Because these have been the top dogs of 2020.
Hello.
Ready for the boost is Apex, but he's only good for one of them. And now there's a 2-on-2. The bomb's up in this A-bomb site, and Dupree, he hears them running away. Oh, so you guys outsmarted us last round. Well, now I'm going to give you a taste of the glaive medicine. And boy, ain't it sour, Vitality. Isn't it sour when now you realize, now the penny drops. Oh, bugger, it's A. So they both start to rotate back round. There is still time, but a lot of it is ticked away because of this fake. Dupree and Zip left in the 2v2. There was nothing in this round for Astralis, but Dupree's Deagle might deliver salvation after all. It's Masuta asked to clutch, tap to Dupree, and just Zip left to find. But clutching versus this guy is no easy feat, and Masuta learns that the hard way. Astralis are on to 3 in an eco round.
What a call, man, especially after that double fake. They go back for essentially what is the same. Already running a wrap, rotate towards long. Dupree's out in apartments with Zip again. Well, PK anchoring pit right now alone. Crossfire with Nivera on the site. They're going to commit. Nivera not cleared. Glaive doesn't know. He's running into a Molotov. The Deagle spam does something, but it's still RPK holding strong and dropping the bomb. Plenty of time, and Glaive is snuck behind enemy lines. Do they know?
He's up on the bike, trying to ride this one to victory. There's the first, but both players already up short-sided. Glaive is not aware. There's a couple of warning shots, and oh, you don't give Glaive a warning! Oh, he gets them all! It's Glaive from the pit, locking in another Astralis round, and he might have been a little bit quiet so far, but that's something to remember him by.
Keeping the #1 spot and denying Astralis even a leg into those playoffs. His pistols are proving to be a problem as Apex D's down device through the wall. His second shot of the round, and RPK finds Dupree. Guns given over, but 2 unretrievable. The top of Banana. This is Astralis' default getting picked apart with the bomb back in spawn. Glaive fighting back into B. Finally gets revenge. ZywOo hiding. Baiting shots from the spawn is Nivera as he runs round ruins, and Glaive creepy crawly into the B bomb site.
Now Zip's here. Now he's feeling a little bit more confident, but they're not considering ZywOo, and that is thanks to Nivera. He's done a great job of feigning this idea that, yeah, it's me, I'm the guy that was here to begin with, and ZywOo never even peeked. Now he emerges, and that is a perfect example of a bait and switch.
Astralis committing into the more stacked of the 2, but will they be able to get through ZywOo, who finds the first? Device is gone. Quick pop flash to line his teammate back up for a fight. He's going to run through the smoke. ZywOo doubles up. That's a great hold from him. He's bought time for RPK. Will the quad be checked again? No one's looking back. Turn for Zip and a quick kill for RPK, but the cover is there as Magis keeps the trade intact, and Masuta left in another very difficult clutch, but he's got the util. He's got the kit. Does he have the respect of Astralis, who aren't sticking this bomb yet?
Yeah, they're waiting. They're waiting to see what he's bringing to the table. And Masuta right now does get spotted. Still looking to fight. Still forcing the issue, making it Astralis' problem. And now they might regret not getting this bomb down. Dupree's going to tap it, punches in those numbers. And suddenly it's Masuta on the clock. Masuta, top of the standings, now needs to show why, and in he goes, making his presence known. He knows where Dupree is now, but it's Dupree fast on the trigger to put 6 on the board for Astralis.
Going down unnecessarily. It's a commitment, it's a B execute, and it's again the 2 anchormen of Apex and ZywOo to hold strong.
Yeah, Dupree faking out A in the meantime, right? Just a bit of damage, delaying these rotations that much more is now the real hit, the real essence of this round goes in towards B. And with those 2 kills found right away, it's an immediate save call for Vitality. Astralis, they are looking relentless. They have channeled that champion mindset that we talk about, and they're picking up steam. Do they have that resilience? Because right now, Astralis, they're channeled in, man. They're looking scary. We haven't really seen that same form hit by Astralis from times gone by throughout this year. They've had a lot of troubles. They've had a lot of, you know, kind of, you know, you look at it and it's not the same Astralis that you knew and loved. Well, right now we're seeing that measured approach. Oh, Device just peeling off the angle. That gives a bit of room to Nevera. There's that killing blow to Zip. And now the rotation for him, B-Wood, that is the right call to make. Well met by Nevera as he starts to move around to help out ZywOo. ZywOo here. Actually, the bomb's going back. They're heading back towards the A site. This is a last split-second decision. And Masuta hears the footsteps, but blindsided by Dupree. And now we look to one man, RPK, only good for one. Doesn't buy enough time. It's a bomb plant in for Astralis. 3-on-2 to close out this half in the post plant.
At that point, Vitality is setting up to aggress down mid. They're setting up to retake B. They don't even know it's coming right back to them. And now they've got to do it against the AWP posted in the site. The molly may have burnt him out, but Device still stands tall.
Nevera waiting, given a chance, but the unscope, the timing, and now ZywOo might have to learn the hard way what guys like Simple have known for ages. You can be as good as you like, but getting past these set pieces, these strategies, takes far more than one man. He falls short, and it's 10-5 for Astralis at the end of that first half. I say unbeatable, have at least been good to make finals. They're the ones in a rough spot, and this pistol round is already explosive, far faster than what we saw out of the Danes. It's Vitality charging up towards the top of Banana, but that smoke, that's going to impede this progress. While this has gone on, Device, that pesky Device, he's pushed down through mid, does get dinked by Nevera, so he's out of there. That mid aggression now stifled by Vitality, and that gets them a little bit more room over here towards this B site.
Yeah, reboost for Zip above what will be a CT-sided smoke for Vitality. They've got a nade. That could kill someone here on the B-bomb side. Where's it going to go in through? Nevera throwing it high. That's a quick tap. ZywOo, goodbye. Dupree waiting for Zip to strike, and good damage off of the HE. Finds everyone for Astralis. Oh boy, they may have had two gooshed players, but an HE right back down Banana.
And Dupree is often close behind, and this bomb is still in the prying eyes of Astralis. RPK never retrieved it, so that's now him and ZywOo's problem for a later date, and Glaive just won't give it up. He's relentless. The bomb belongs to Astralis. Nevera all alone, and while these players are low, the one that's caused so much turmoil for Vitality is the man in this corner. Glaive with the jump shot, locks it in. And Magisk even gives him a bit of a parting gift, a bit of a handicap there. And is now looking to get away with even more. Nevera flashing him in over the half wall. There's RPK with the peek, but the flash is dodged. Nobody's blind. And that advantage now narrowly kept in favor of Vitality by Apex.
Yeah, running right back to middle though. Dupree's pushed the smoke. He's realized this one's clear. Telling his team to be wary of what will be an A take, and Device with the one rifle. Dupree does retrieve one at the top of B, but they're already charging through the apartments. Magisk dropping pit side. He hears them. The molly goes out. They're coming from short. He can't swing. Surely ZywOo dead, but there's the trade lined up on Nevera, and Device with the spray, dropping the bomb, and the hopes and dreams of Vitality up against the bonus round. The two rifles, Apex can't find the first, and that looked done. That looked like a Vitality on the board, but instead Astralis.
But the fight is waned. It's given over to Vitality. There's the response. Apex trading. Keeps it all even, keeps the 4v4 open, and the A play, the true nature of this round, now looking to come through, but 3 strong here. Device is a little ways away, but Dupree offering up a hell of a hold. Now the wrap from Device, and this might be the deal sealed. Nevera needs to do something incredible, and it's not gonna happen. Magisk down in the pit puts 15 on that board for Astralis, now 1 away from solidifying their spot in the playoffs.
It buys time for a rotate that Glaive is already considering deep in the speedway, shuffling backwards step by step. A minute on the clock, and Vitality lining up the execute.
And it all comes down to a B play, a hope that you can break this B site down, but Glaive is already here, flashing them, holding them back, just delaying anything, and in through the smoke goes Glaive, and down goes Vitality. Astralis lock it in, and they now have taken that crown off the head of Vitality. They're eyeing it up. They're eyeing up this first place as they get to the playoffs, and Vitality, they're done. They're gone. Their journey's over. Was this the return of the Kings? Only time will tell, but that is certainly convincing for Astralis.